This week on Country Music Junkies, we have a new artist to introduce you to. Her name is Kristi Hoopes, and I'm so pleased to be joined by her. You are calling us from Colorado. How are things going, Kristi?
I am. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for having me on the show.
Very excited to be chatting with you. I understand that you've been at this for a while, but you are still incredibly young. Take us back to when this kind of all began for you, and what's your story for getting into country music?
Oh, goodness. I mean, I guess you could say it really started when I was little, when I was about 2 years old, singing old Barney songs on the coffee table. We got plenty of home videos of me singing. My favorite song back then was Does Your Chewing Gum Lose Its Flavor? And I would just sing it over and over, and then, you know, my parents go again, so I would just sing it, just incessantly. But I guess you could say I really started in third grade. My music teacher at the time suggested that I do our third grade talent show, so I did Loretta Lynn's version of Nancy Sinatra's These Boots Are Made for Walking. And after I did it that night, I don't know, my little 10-year-old self just really loved being up on stage and having a good time and, you know, making people smile. And so I told my parents in the car when we were on our way home, I said, I think this is something that I want to keep doing. And I'm the daughter of, I come from a family who, they're all home builders. They've all some way or another been involved in the home building industry for about 30 years. So, music was kind of out of left field a little bit. But, I'm really grateful that they supported me. And for country music, really, I have to give that up to my dad. He's from Kansas boy. Grew up in a little town just outside of Wichita. And, he listened to all, to Merle Haggard and, George Jones and James Taylor and, all that old classic rock and country. And I really fell in love with it. I really loved the sound of it. I think country just has a very homey sound, I guess. It just feels like home a little bit when you listen to it.
Well, that's awesome. That's incredible that you have that connection to country music, and it's nice that you and your father can share that passion. Now, I know you've been at this for 7 years so far. You've won 30-some-odd awards. You've been named Songwriter of the Year 4 times. That's incredible. Can we kind of talk a little bit about your music and your style of sound that fans can expect to hear from you?
We have a word for it. We call it eclectic country is the best way I can describe me, because I really love elements of traditional country music. I love steel guitars and fiddles and banjos, but I also really love that upbeat southern rock, and I'm also a little bit of folk too. Here around the Hoopes house, James Taylor is he's the number one man. We listen to him on every road trip, so I get a lot of folk influence too, but I really just love writing country music that's true to what people love about country music, which is, writing about not only the heartbreaks and, but also about the good times. And I just like writing music that's good to listen to, that's fun to write, and that, I guess that just speaks, it talks about who I am as a person, and make music that people can connect to. Because when I write a song, I want somebody to listen to it and not think about who I wrote it about, but what the song I've written means to you, and whoever made you feel that way. That's kind of what I want for my music to be for people.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. Now, you released your debut single, At Least It's Something, and just most recently, back in June, you released your second single, In My Own Sweet Time. Can we kind of chat a little bit about the music that you've got available and how fans can check that out?
Sure. So, like you said, we've got At Least It's Something, which was the first single written by yours truly, and then In My Own Sweet Time was actually written by John Randall, Jesse Alexander, and Jeanette McCurdy, which that was the first time I had ever recorded a song that I myself had not personally written, which was a really unique and interesting experience for me. But if you want to hear my music, you can find it on my website. You can find it on iTunes, Ghost Tunes, Google Play, Spotify. We've got it on about 30 different online places that you can check it out, and it's also on YouTube. We just released the lyric video for In My Own Sweet Time a couple weeks ago, so yeah, go ahead and check it out. We've got the music video for at least it's something on YouTube as well. So.
It sounds like the jumping off point for all of that, all of your connections and everything like that is at KristiHoopes.com. So fans, be sure to head there, and you can connect with Kristi on social media, but also check out her music there as well, and find links to how you can purchase it. Kristi, thank you so much for chatting with us. Really appreciate it, and best of luck with everything moving forward.
Well, thank you for having me, and I appreciate you guys for listening, and take care.